ones. They're so fun. Hi, everybody. We're Simply Made Local. We are an online handmade craft marketplace at simplymadelocal.com. And thank you for joining us tonight. You're here with myself, Abby,
Ryan,
Taylor,
Harry,
and we are the super lady team behind Simply Made Local. So
super
if you lady team, yes, boss lady team. And we're just so happy to be on tonight with you guys. We're just gonna take a quick minute and let everybody come on. We've got a pretty fun night for you guys tonight. We've been seeing a lot of popularity on Pinterest right now for the last couple weeks regarding just kitchen items, baking items, kitchen essentials. And we picked up some really fun projects and we put them on our Pinterest boards. If you are new to Simply Made Local, you can head over to Pinterest and search at Simply Made Local. We have 100 boards on there just full of so many ideas. I mean, they're just gorgeous and so much fun things, so many fun things to look at.
Ryan did a nice job.
Yeah, so Ryan coordinates that for us, and it's just really a team effort.
Did a really cool thing I haven't even told you guys for our Pinterest board. We have like an ad as our banner on our Pinterest boards now.
I saw that.
Awesome.
So good.
Yes. So let me tell you, if you're somebody who is just joining Pinterest, if you're just kind of an avid user, but you're wanting to dive a little bit deeper, there are just so many marketing tools on Pinterest. It really is geared towards the handmade industry. So if you're somebody who is really a DIYer or somebody that is just really into crafting, you should check out all the possibilities on Pinterest that you can do and kind of join that community. And so we would really love for you to join our community by subscribing and following us on our Pinterest. But anyways, getting back to, we went through all of the most popular ideas for kitchen right now, kitchen decor, and we saw a trend. And so we're really excited to bring to you tonight one of our favorite things that we found, which were this right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a no grip kitchen towel holder. So
no slip.
No slip. Sorry, not no grip.
Yeah, grip.
It's grip. No slip. So we're really excited to kind of deconstruct this, and our team really broke it down, and we kind of divvied it up on different ways on how to make this with different skill levels. So we invite you to stay along with us tonight. We're going to show you 4 different ways on how to make something really cool like this. And what you would do with this, and why this is so neat, is that you would hang this on your oven rack, your oven handle. And
you can do it on your fridge too.
Yes, in your fridge handles. So what you do is just kind of, it just slips right there. And what that creates is it keeps it on there. And why I specifically love this is because I have a toddler and he's obsessed with just yanking that right down. So I tried this out. It is toddler safe and mother approved.
Mother approved, yeah.
Yes. So we're gonna break that down. So let's we invite you to start a watch party if you feel that your friends would like to check out how to make this as well. So let's get on there and get that going. All you do is go on to Facebook and you're gonna find our video and you're gonna go ahead and just click that watch party.
Yes.
Yep, I got mine going.
Me too, actually, which I was surprised because I am not a Facebook aficionado. I am more on that Instagram trend there. But even I figured it out, so.
All right, so we are going. Hi, Zach. He's joining us.
Hey, Zach.
Hello, Zachary.
We're gonna let, as people start to join us, we're just gonna kind of get started. So if this is your first time checking us out, thank you for taking an interest. We are, like I said, simplymadelocal.com. We are an online marketplace for buying and selling all things unique, handmade, custom, digitally created, DIY, and kit assembled. So if that is
All of the
something that
things.
you do as a maker, we'd love for you to come and join our community. We've got makers joining us every day with new products. Right now, during our current social situation with COVID-19, we are extending our offer to allow all makers to come and try simplymadelocal.com out for a 30-day free trial using code handmade at sign up. You can experience all of the benefits that our premium membership has to offer, which is going to get you unlimited listings, unlimited product views, unlimited messaging on the website, along with just joining a community of other creative entrepreneurs, which is just so neat. We all really help each other succeed, and we work together instead of being that competitive nature. And what we do is we lift each other up, and we share each other's things, we promote each other, and we really just kind of go out there and advertise our direct shop links on the site, but then that brings customers back as a collective for everybody, for everyone's businesses to flourish. So if you're looking for a new platform to try out, we invite you to come over, and we even have a basic membership that is absolutely free, no listing fees, no commissions. It is free of charge, a free service, because we're makers supporting makers, and that's what we're here for. So if you're a new maker that is looking to kind of get started, let us be your soundboard. We're available at support@simplymadelocal.com for all of your questions, inquiries, any new business questions that you have. We're here. Also, we are a newer marketplace, so when you come on, you're not going to be instantly buried among other products. So it's really just a win-win, and we're really fun, and I think it'll be really fun time for you to come join us.
Part like check out our site, and part like dating website. Like
Yeah.
we're really fun. I enjoy a good red wine. That's how I feel. But
Yes. So that is who we are, and we're just so blessed right now to be a part of this industry. What Simply Made Local strives to do is we're really trying to bring the handmade industry back to its original roots with connecting real people with quality products. And that's what you're going to find with Simply Made Local. Everything on our site is USA handmade. And it's very simple to make a purchase if you're in the market for wanting to buy a custom, personalized, one-of-a-kind gift. You can go on to simplymadelocal.com, pick something out, and then you'll just message the seller right there, and then you guys can discuss your payment and delivery terms right on the spot, and then they'll get that right to you. A lot of our makers offer local delivery, so if you find a maker that is in your local area, if you reach out to them, most likely you guys can meet up, do a porch drop-off, and get that same-day delivery, which you really can't find in any other marketplace right now. So we are very excited to be your choice for handmade products right now, which is exciting. So
yes, we are.
So we're going to get started. Also, on our website, we have got a really expansive blog, which is really cool. We've got a lot of DIY tutorials where we pick some really fun projects and we break those down step by step. And then we also find the best of what we find in the handmade industry for different topics. We have a Father's Day article coming up here, I believe, in 2 weeks, where we're going to find all of the best Father's Day products that are all handmade across all social media.
Some of the stuff that has already been found is these
Incredible.
makers are insane.
Incredible.
These makers are insane.
Because my dad's like
That's my
the
favorite
hardest
part.
to shop for.
Yeah.
I never know what to get him.
I love
I'm just so impressed because what we do, and a lot of people don't realize what goes into the process of us bringing one of our favorite articles live. We take weeks scouring social media for really incredible different items that you don't even really know exist. These are makers that are really pushing the limits when it comes to creativity. And we just really want to highlight them and feature them. I think it inspires us as a whole and as a community to grow. Right now, the at-home handmade convenience is at an all-time high. Never before have you been able to make t-shirts, make tumblers, beautiful resin products, laser engraved products. This is the time to be a maker and to really express yourself creatively.
Yeah.
And I think that by seeing these masters of the art, it's just inspirational. You see that and you're like, wow, you know, there's so much possibility out there. So that's what we really try to do with these articles. We try to push the envelope there. So be sure to check those out when we put those out, especially the Father's Day one. We're trying to find different Father's Day gift ideas that you're just going to really wow that dad in your life. So,
and if you're a maker who makes something that would be perfect for a father, feel free to submit that to us, reach out to us, anything like that. We hear from you, and we're always looking for new makers, not only on our site, but in all of our blogs as well. So feel free.
And so we are available across all social media. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, Twitter, and we're all available at Simply Made Local, as well as our email address, which I already said is support@simplymadelocal.com. So please reach out to us. And if you have a review, if you've already purchased something on the website and you thought that it was a stellar process, we'd love to hear from you too. So without further ado, we're going to get started. We've got quite a few people that have joined us now. So let's do this. I'm really excited. So with this one, there's many different ways in which you can make a no-slip kitchen towel holder.
Yeah.
So like I said,
as we learned,
we are going to put, we're going to put a link to our Pinterest board in the description, and that'll take you straight to some ideas on where we picked up some of these ideas. So you'll be able to see step by step on how to do that, as well as here in our video. So this is one of the options, and Ryan is going to really break down this version for you. So if you are extremely talented like she is, she's going to show you how to do a crocheted version. So this part right here is crocheted. She added the buttons and the little pocket there, and then she connected that to a dish towel. And I just think that is so cool because you can add it along with other decor and really brighten up your oven or your refrigerator. So, but with myself, I am going to show you how to do a hand-stitched version using an oven mitt. So I have a towel here.
Pot holder.
I'm sorry?
A pot holder.
Pot holder.
Pot holder, oven mitt? Yeah,
no,
sorry.
Mitt's the one that goes on your hand.
I have to admit that I am not in the kitchen as much as other people in my house.
Hey, you can air fry the crap out of some amazing food, so I am proud of you.
Those tater tots, girl. Oh my gosh.
So good.
Yes. So, but anyways, yeah, big shout out to my hubby who loves to cook. Anyways, pot holder. So you're going to use your towel and a pot holder. And that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to hand stitch, and I'll get it started, and then we'll move on, and you can come back to me. Hi, Chris. Thanks for joining us. And then Ryan, like I said, is going to show you the crochet version, and then Taylor and Carrie are going to both show you a glue gun version. So
no-sew.
If you use a no-sew version, and then obviously, yes, look at that beautiful. Show them again. Okay, so I always do this when we're using glue guns in our tutorials. If you are looking for an amazing glue gun, and let me tell you, it makes a difference. If you don't think it makes a difference, you've never tried a Surebonder. So we are not affiliated with Surebonder. We have no connection, but we
wish we did. Surebonder, if you're out there,
we want to be advocates for them. If there's any crafting products that you absolutely love and couldn't live without, please let us know in the comments. Hi, Tiffany. Thanks for joining us. We'd love to hear from you. We want to know, what are your favorite craft supply, equipment, products? Because I mean, if you're just getting started, you don't know what's out there. And all I'm saying, spend a couple extra dollars. It's not very much. Surebonder, you're going to get a huge bang for your buck, and it does make a difference. So
it's the greatest thing ever.
And if you're looking for something that's really aesthetically pleasing and beautiful, then you're going to want to go with the Lynn Lilly glue gun from Surebonder.
And it's
pink,
cordless.
it's cordless, it's teal, it's
And
fantastic.
it lasts, that cordless version lasts so much longer than you think it's going to. Like,
Yeah.
I love the crap out of mine. That was like one of the best Christmas presents ever. Thank you, Abby.
Yep,
I love the little like detail point. It's so
Yeah.
It is a very detailed point on that one. I do really like that. But one nice thing that about Surebonder glue guns is that they sell interchangeable heads on these. So if you have something like a bigger project that you're doing, you can obviously use the bigger one. But if you're trying to get something very intricate and delicate, then you can totally change them out, which I think that was probably like the first selling point for me with my felt flowers, was that I could do that with the Surebonder. But there are a million different types of Surebonders, and they're just
They have
amazing.
a bunch of cool glue too that I didn't even know.
For everything. There's like wood glue sticks. I had no
Fabric
idea.
glue sticks, wood glue sticks. You have sparkle glue sticks. You've got things that can make it look like you can make things out of the glue, like magnets, or like things like sort of the same basis as like what you would do with a resin. You could do with the glue once it dries, which I never knew.
Super cool.
So yeah, there's a whole world of glue out there.
We're learning as we go, guys.
Yeah, I feel like me who just had a normal brand of glue gun until this lovely thing came into my life.
I think I had a dollar store one before
Yes,
this.
I did.
Hi, Lexi. Welcome.
It has evolved.
I went from the Motel 6 to the Ritz.
Now if I could just convince my husband to buy us a glow forge.
Yeah. Yes.
I just think Simply Made needs one. Just a company glow forge. I think that'd be
Everybody
fine.
needs a glow forge.
Yeah,
and if you don't know what a glow forge is, you should look it up. They're really fun. They are a laser engraver. You can laser engrave anything from metal to wood to plastic. You can cut, do die cuts and all sorts of things. So
cool.
glow forge,
So cool.
really, really cool. You can do some really fun projects with that.
My dream.
Okay, so starting with mine with the hand sew version, you can do this with a sewing machine, obviously, but I just wanted to show you guys what you can do by hand if you don't necessarily have a sewing machine. So this one's going to actually take a little bit longer. Being hand sewn, I could do this in 10 seconds in a sewing machine, but yeah, that's what we got. Okay, so I'm going to show you down here. So what you're going to see here is you're going to take your towel, and what I did was I folded it in the back, as you can see, and you're going to get it sort of to the length of the pot holder. And so flip it over onto its front, so face up, and then you're going to take and you're going to sew a line connected with the pot holder like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get started, and I'm going to sew just a straight line right here. And then what happens is when it's done, it's going to be connected like this. And I actually want my pattern to show, so I'm going to do it inside out like that. So that is going to be what you're going to see. And then when I'm done, you'll be able to pick it up, and then I'm going to show you how to attach a button. So I'm going to get started on that. This is for somebody who probably already knows how to sew, so I've already got my needle and my thread going, and I'm just going to get started here doing that straight line. So Ryan has a lot to show you with the crochet, so I'm going to let her get started, and I'm just going to keep going while she talks.
Okay, so I'm going to turn mine down here too, if I can remember how to work my silly thing. Where's the button? There we go. My thingamajigger has a lot of buttons, a lot of little moving parts. And there we go. Okay. Sorry. Should have had this a little more figured out. Okay, so mine is fairly, it is easy, but it's just a few steps. So normally your towel comes like this in a pack. I got this really cool Pioneer Woman pack. It's a 4-pack, and they come like this in this pretty little fold so that you can easily have it stored on the shelf. But
that pack is gorgeous.
it is so pretty.
I love that. I love that.
What you need to do is unfold it all the way, fold it in half, like this, and then you want to fold it in half again. Well, halfway that way and halfway this way, so they match and meet in the middle. And then I ironed it so it would stay flat. I just put it under my Cricut press real quick, and then it's like this. So it's all nice and flat and pretty.
Love it.
Then, okay, so I have one that's all ironed and ready to go. And then you're gonna take just a small bit of yarn, not a ton. And we're going to do a blanket stitch across the top of here, so that in the end it looks like this.
You're so prepared. I love it.
No.
All my stuff.
I'm showing
yeah.
up with a glue gun and some
Right.
stuff, and we're just gonna wing it.
And that is why Ryan is the crocheter out of the bunch. I think it takes some tactical awareness.
So to get started with the blanket stitch, I was really surprised. So all I have is my regular yarn needle, and it's not sharp here at the end. And I was like, when I first read the pattern, I was like, there's no way that's going to go through the towel, but it actually goes through quite easily. So
That's
I
awesome.
did a little at the end, and I'm going to go in through the middle and out through the front. Yeah, no, yeah, that end. Doesn't matter which end. And then this is just to get started, because the blanket stitch, if you've never done it before, is a little confusing. Then once you're in through the front, you're going to wrap it around the back, and you're going to come in through the back into practically the same hole you were just in. And I kind of keep my finger in the loop there like that, just a little bit. Because once you're almost to the end, you're going to take your needle and you're going to hook it through the loop, pull it to the side, and pull the yarn through.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
I'm learning so much.
I know.
Then you're gonna repeat. And so I don't know if you can see it, but here on my thumb, I put a little notch, 2 notches, because that's what I want my measurement to be. I want it to be like 1/4 of an inch. So I just took a little Sharpie and put a little notch there, so then I can measure it out.
Ryan, you're so extra. I love it.
It just makes it so much easier. You don't have to think about it, and then you just keep going like that. That's
So great.
So all the way across, that's the blanket stitch.
Awesome.
Okay.
I love the yarn color that you did with those. Oh, I love the red.
That's really cute.
Yeah, the red is really going to stand out. And then for this one, once you have the blanket stitch, you're going to just tie it off at the end like you would any other sewing project, and tuck that down inside. So actually, I could have done that. So once you have the blanket stitch all the way done, you're actually going to take 2 strands of yarn. So I have a darker red and a slightly lighter red, because I thought it really set off in the flowers. That's the kind of 2 colors that goes there. So I'm just going to make a loop.
If you all have ever seen Ryan's craft room behind her, you know that that entire wall is full of yarn.
Yes.
Yes, I love
no
yarn.
lack
That's
of
not even
yarn at
in the
Ryan's
bag
house.
next to my bed.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put my hook through the very first loop here at the corner, and I'm just going to pull one or both of the loops through. Do 1 loop. So, and it's just going to be a simple slip stitch is what this one's called.
Super
The very
simple.
first.
Very
Super simple. Pull it through 2, and then chain 2, 1, 2. And then I'm going to do double crochets all the way across.
Okay.
Someday you're going to teach me how to do this, Ryan.
I tried so many times.
No.
We tried to crochet so many times.
I'm
So,
sorry. 10-year-old Carrie could crochet.
10-year-old Carrie. I know. One of the best things my mother ever did was when I was in middle school, she encouraged me to join a sewing club.
Aww.
And we did all sorts of projects. So we crocheted, we embroidered, we sewed, and I just, man, I think that really got me started on a lot of things.
see, that's the one thing I've never done is embroidery. I actually have 2 embroidery kits on the way to me right now, because that's something I've been really obsessed with it lately. So I'm just gonna keep going away around here. And then, so essentially what you're going to do is you're going to do like 4 rows of the double crochet, but the next row I'm going to start tapering it in. So I'm going to take the 2 at the end, and I'm going to crochet them together. So I'm going to be decreasing until I get to the strip, and then I'm going to leave a little hole and go. While I keep going, maybe we can move along to Taylor.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna move my camera, take off this pretty background that's really not mine.
One day.
I wish it was, but it's not.
I know. One day, Taylor.
Okay. So let me kind of set this guy up. I don't know if that's right. Okay. So here we are. I am only going to sew one very small portion of mine, and that is just going to be my button. But the rest is going to be sewed. So I'm going to set this guy aside. I've already threaded my needle, so that guy's ready to go. So my pot holder is a bit different in that my hoop is on a corner. It's not in the middle. So I'm going to do mine like this instead, or I fold it that way. So it's going to look a little bit different, but I'm kind of excited. I think it'll be cute.
Yeah, I like
so
that.
I have my towel ready to go, and this is a fairly simple towel. I got this one at Target actually. But my dear friends over there know me, and it's gray and it's white and it's everything I love. Everything that is basic.
All elements of the shade spectrum.
And neutral.
Target totally gets you.
It's me. Okay, so I am going to line this up and make sure that I'm somewhat in the middle. I think I am. I think we're probably good to go. I don't know if I should move this around in the camera a little bit. Okay, there we go. And I am just going to put a line of glue down the middle of the towel using my handy dandy Surebonder. And then I'm just going to take this guy and kind of lay it over the top. And then once that's dry, we will fold it all together and we'll put our button on. So I'm pretty excited about it actually. Okay, I'm a little bit scared, but I'm also excited. So I think I think right here is where I'm gonna kind of, oh, did my glue gun shut off?
Oh no.
Okay, well, while she sets that up, Carrie.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
Okay, I'm gonna just tilt this down real quick. So I've got this very cute little towel that Abby found me that says good vibes. I love it.
Carrie always brings the good vibes.
Like cute
She's
little
our good vibe
napkin.
cheerleader.
And I was a cheerleader, so it's worked.
Yes.
I've got my pot holders and I've got some cute little buttons. I think I'm gonna go with white for this one and maybe save the yellow for the other cute little matching towel that I have. I'm gonna start
is you could do one in a bathroom, Carrie, and do one in the kitchen, and you could
really
take that on the towel, holder in your bathroom, and then it looks more like hand towel.
Yeah,
so
it'll
neat.
match.
Yes.
I love matching, so that'll work. Okay, so I'm gonna lay out my towel. I'm leaving it folded the way it came because why would I change this? So it's all stretched out. I've got my pot holder and I want to make sure I've got the proper side here. So this side has the tag. I'm going to go ahead and glue it on the good side so that I can eventually fold it over and use this as my button holder. So let's hope this works out proper.
Hi, Travis. Thanks for watching.
Oh, hey, Travis.
Like mine.
I'm going to glue right across the crease here and just really hope I have the right line.
Well, I think this is one of those forgiving things too. So if your line's not perfectly straight or whatever, it's just going to be hanging on your stove.
Yeah, and I glue kind of crooked, so don't judge me.
Also, Abby, can I say that hand sewing is That looks insanely good.
Okay, well, it's so
super
funny that you just
crispy.
said it, but I just kind of hit a little snafu, but we are good. Look at that. Mm-hmm.
You did a nice job.
Okay, so I've got this kind of glued.
How cute.
I'm gonna let it sit for a second.
Okay, you guys, this is absolutely insane. Okay, I'm gonna flip mine over because you got to see this.
I'm so
Carrie,
ready for my
I'm
glue
so
gun. It's
excited.
almost ready.
Wear a crown and be sweet. Look at this. Isn't this neat? And I'm gonna sew a button on there now, right here. But look how
So
cool
cute.
that is, and that's just gonna hang right on my oven. Okay.
And if you
here
can't pull
it
it down at all, it'll actually stay.
is.
I think
Okay.
I'm glued, you guys. And then I am going to actually glue my button. So let's hope this works out too.
My glue gun's almost ready, I promise. It's nice and hot now.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay.
Also, note to self, maybe the Surebonder has a timer on it.
Oh, that
That
could be a
could
problem.
be.
Okay, so here's the thing about Surebonders and buttons. The glue gets really, really hot.
Yeah.
Try not to burn off your fingertips. Chris, are you a crafter if you have fingertips anyway?
Yeah, fingerprints. Fingerprints.
No fingerprints. Okay,
Yeah, no fingerprints.
I'm gonna let this glue gets drying.
And I'm just gonna keep hoping that glue finally comes out of mine.
Y'all, I did it. Yeah!
Yay!
Little towel.
That looks
See,
super
that's
good.
such a fun, easy craft
so
too.
easy.
Like if you don't know how to crochet or something, then you can still have something really cute and functional.
Yeah. And you can still very carefully, I would assume, use this as a pot holder if you really need to.
So
Don't get the
functional
towel in the
decor,
fire.
people. It doesn't get any better.
Oh my gosh. You guys, look how easy that is.
That was
Look
really
at that.
easy.
That's so cute. I love it.
And I just want to remind everybody, so if anybody's curious, we do not have experience in making tea towel holders.
I've never
I know
made
it
it.
looks like
I've
it.
never made
I know it looks like it. But what we're trying to do with these live videos, which we are starting to come to you weekly with these projects, is that our main goal is to show you how you don't have to be an expert. You don't even have to really be super creative
Yeah.
to try to learn a new craft. We try to pick things that we just want to try, and sometimes the first time that we actually do the project is on camera. So we're showing you that with yes, Chris, even a caveman can do it. We're just showing you how simple it can be to try a new project. So this one was a lot of fun, I think, for me, and just really easy and very inexpensive. You can
Yes.
get a pot holder and a tea towel from all different costs. You can go to the dollar store. You can
Target,
get it from
Dollar,
Target,
Section,
Walmart,
they usually have stuff like that.
Amazon. You could also reuse the towels that you kind of already have at home. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially if they're like boring and you're just kind of like over them.
Right.
Or you have a toddler and they always keep winding up on the ground.
yes, exactly. So that was my thing. So we were when we were doing our craft show circuit, where we were going around our little craft show road trip in Southern California, I did see these at one of the conventions, and I just thought, wow, how neat is that to keep that on the oven? And I was going to pay for it, but then Ryan talked me out of it and told me that I could totally make it. So I'm really glad that we found this again on Pinterest, and this is a really easy, fun project. So
Yeah, it's been so crazy to me how much these pins have been trending on our Pinterest boards so much. That's why I was really excited. So now we can have our own.
now You just click that, and there you go. Tea
How
towel,
cute.
ready to go. So I love that. So that is how you make that. And look at Ryan's almost done. So this is something, oh my goodness, you did it different, Taylor. I love that you folded yours.
I had to, yeah, because the loop was here.
Look at that. That is so cool. That is a whole different way. Carrie, love that. So so she's going to keep going there. I just want to talk to you guys. So we have quite a few makers that joined us this week.
Try my other one.
God, we just have so many things. We have some really great card makers. If you guys are in the market for purchasing handmade cards, we had a new calligrapher join us this week. So if you're looking for like a hand scripted note card, letter, sign, she's just incredibly talented. So we have that on the site. I actually gonna pull her up. I want to see what her name is. And
she has some gorgeous stuff.
Also, if you guys, you know, you got Father's Day coming up, wedding season is coming up, and I know that it's a little hard right now to attend weddings, but they're still happening. They're happening digitally. And so you're going to want to send them a card most likely with that gift or with that money, just to bless them on their special day and to get their marriage started. What better way than to choose something that was handmade and just really done with great detail, and it's one of a kind, just like their marriage. So it's kind of a sweet sentiment. So
well, that was sweet.
Yeah, it's the new calligrapher. Her shop is called Sweetly Lived Design. So if you want to check her out directly, you can go to simplymadelocal.com/seller/sweetlylived-design, and you can see all the things that she has. Also, not only Father's Day is coming up, but graduation season is coming up.
Yeah.
And boy, do these graduates deserve some extra love. So I don't know about you guys, but I kept all of my graduation cards, and I'm not going to tell you guys how long it's been since I graduated high school.
In less than me, love.
But I'm going to tell you, I kept them in a box with my yearbook and kind of all of my senior activities that I did. And I think, gosh, it would be just so neat to do something really personalized and really custom for these graduates. They've worked so hard all year, and
I know, just to miss out on all the
they're
cool
missing
memories.
out on a lot of things this year, and so they deserve for us to deep in our pockets and send them a really nice card and get them started on their way to their college graduation. So let's see here. And then we also have Hearts That Give, which she is a card maker, but she doesn't just do cards. She also includes a handmade, stitched, no two pieces are the same. It's a heart. It's a shaped heart, but it's made out of all different materials, and it's just really something that they can keep. They can make a bookmark out of it. They can put it in a picture frame, and it has a note of inspiration.
Yeah, these little keepsake cards, cool. They're so cute.
Yeah, and they've got all sorts of different material, like I said. So people use them as ornaments, door hangers. They put them on their rearview mirror hangers. They put them.
I had one made for a wedding to go with a piece of my grandmother's wedding dress for my cousin. She wore it inside her wedding.
Sweet.
How amazing would that be? Okay, so what you would do is you go on to simplymadelocal.com. Check out Hearts That Give. You would click contact seller right there, and you would request something custom. You could actually send her a piece of something. So whether your daughter's getting married and you have a piece of your wedding dress or your mother's wedding dress and you want to include that on something blue, she can make all that, and then they can actually wear that, you know, tucked into their wedding dress in a pocket or their shoe or their bra. On their wedding day. I mean, that is like a memory that you would never forget. That is just so neat. Okay, and moving on, we also have another card maker, Bonita Paper Creations. She has some beautiful cards and at an amazing price. We're talking, I believe her cards are $5.
Yeah, they're really inexpensive.
You cannot get a mass-produced generic card these days at the store for under $5. I'm sorry.
No, and hers are beautiful.
And these
So
are
much
beautiful.
more meaningful when
And
it's made in hand.
Yeah, and you're supporting a local artist, a USA handmade local artist, and that's just incredible. So, yep. No, her cards are $4. I take that back. $4. So you're gonna get something really incredible. And she is located here in Southern California. So if you're local to this area, you could do a drop off or pickup, or she can mail that to you. So please check her out, along with all of our other makers right now. We have so many categories with different items. We've got jewelry and accessories. We've got clothing. We have food. We've got pet. We've got garden. All sorts of things. And right now, gardening is so huge. We have some pretty amazing planter makers. So just some really cool different finds that you're not going to find just anywhere. So we invite you to check out simplymadelocal.com and help support a local artist, which most of these artists, these are their full-time jobs, and they would just really appreciate your love and support. So
yeah, absolutely.
So what you guys got? So Taylor, did you show us your final piece?
I don't know if you can see it with my little virtual background going on, but this is the top. So
I like the triangle top. That's cute.
Isn't that neat, Carrie?
That's
yeah.
super
So
cute.
cool.
Really cute.
So that
I'm
one's
just blown away
mine.
right now that Ryan finished
Right?
this whole project.
Like that whole thing. How?
It's not a difficult one. It's pretty awesome. So I'm just gonna weave these ends here and then also on the button.
Look how mine flared.
That's so cute.
I love it.
Look at Carrie getting all creative. See, there's so many things that you can do, so many different designs and ways and ideas. You can do kind of what Taylor did, where she did the triangle, but then you can pinch the front here and make it kind of flare out a little bit more.
Super cute.
There's a lot of ideas. Once again, the link to our Pinterest board is down below in the description, and you can check out. There was so many different ways to do this, but this is just a really, really fun project. So if you're looking for new ideas, we bring new boards on every week. Simply Made Local on Pinterest, and be sure to follow us. Give us a follow there, and
Yeah.
you'll be able to see what we come up with each week.
Today I was working on like
holding.
summer and fitness like t-shirts and stuff, like fun sayings for like summertime outfits, like working out and being by the beach. And
I can't wait to get back to the beach. Yes, and working out is probably
should do that.
Should do. So next week we are going to try something a little bit different. We invite you to join us next week on Thursday instead of Friday. We really appreciate all of the engagement that you have shown us the last couple Fridays, but things are starting to open up a little bit more, and we want you to be getting out there, spending time with family and friends responsibly, and just staying safe though. So we're going to move back one day to Thursday, and we're going to move it up 1 hour. That way you can fit in a family dinner, and we're going to move to 7. So if you would like to join us next week, we're going to be going over some gifts. We're really going to be diving into gift ideas for seniors this year that are going to be graduating. So if you've got a really cool well, they're all cool. You got a senior in your life, we invite you to come check out some cool gifts. And so that's going to be really fun next week. So please join us next week, Thursday at 7 p.m. And if you have any really great ideas on some projects that you would like to see us try to do live, no matter the skill level, please let us know. You can send us a direct message on Facebook or Instagram, or you can email us directly at support@simplymadelocal.com. So I think we are getting there to the end of our video tonight. Ryan is just about done. And she's just putting in her button, and look at that, that's ready to go. And these are all durable. They can go in the washing machine. So not only are they decor, but they're functional, which is really
These
awesome.
make such a cute gift too for, I don't know why, if it's like house buying season, but I feel like a lot of the people that I know are buying new homes.
Housewarming gifts.
It'd be so sweet for a housewarming gift. This is so cute.
I love
my
it. Look
gosh,
at that. Oh my
Ryan.
gosh, Ryan, that is so adorable.
I love the button it shows.
Big, like, cool old silver button I found.
Yes.
That is very pioneer woman.
I
That looks like
love
that
it.
came right off of a boot. Your leather fringe jacket.
I love it.
actually liked it more than that super bright one I did the other day.
Yes, right here, Ryan,
Right?
the original. Look
Oh,
at these, these are so fun. These would
colors
make a
now.
great business. So if you're somebody who's wanting to learn a new project to sell on the side, this is a really cool idea. So that's who we are. We're trying to bring out all sorts of new creative ideas. So please feel free to join us, follow us on social media, and thank you for joining us tonight. We hope that you had a great night with us and have a good, safe week, and we will see you back here next Thursday at 6 p.m.
Cheers!
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 Happy Friday.